welcome to Puzzle with Emilia, that's me, and it's the last video of the year. So today we're kind of like recapping the year, the highlights and lowlights. And of course then we're gonna announce the giveaway winners and the party results in the end. So obviously I had a pretty rough start for the year. Those who don't know, in last December I was in and out of hospital for, well, it was rough, let's put it that way. And then I have to say, I'm forever grateful. This has probably made my whole year when Anne-Marie and the people from the puzzle community, and they sent me this like a huge gift surprise packages I had absolutely no idea of. Tons of puzzles. They even pulled it off to get like a handwritten note from Amy Stewart, which I'm a huge fan of. And yeah, I feel like I'm gonna start crying, but here's the clip, and I'm not gonna show this with the original audio because I was indeed crying. We're not crying today because it's one cry publicly in a year is like enough. It's so embarrassing and awkward to me. I don't want to even listen to it audio myself. It's mind-blowing to me that people who I haven't even specifically like known face to face super personally are like doing such a great thing. That was like a great start for the year after everything else, and I'm forever grateful for that. Yeah, moving on, because we're only in January. In January I also won my another online competition here in Finland, but then it was season over, because that's officially the last online competition I won here, which is funny to me because if we would have looked like a year back, I would technically win from like 2 hours to 50 minutes, and that was my last victory, because it's just like new people keep coming and they're better than you, they're faster than you. And then February arrived, I was still on fire. I actually did my personal best time ever, which was 34 minutes and 48 seconds. Obviously, if you look at it now, everybody's doing those kind of times, so it's not a big deal. But for me, that was like absolutely insane time. It was indeed my second attempt of puzzle. It was kind of like a rematch from a competition me and my pair back then, Emilia K, did, and we had exactly the same time in that competition, so we did it again on Instagram Live, and I did this crazy time, and I still can't believe that time because that puzzle is like so hard. Well, not like hard, but kind of like still. And I even remember, I think it was Catherine from our Puzzle Dazzle crew who commented that, you know, I still can't believe it and I'm actually watching it, or something along those lines, and I feel exactly the same. I do not know how I pulled it off. And then I joined my first team ever, because I was in the previous year, I only did the solos and pairs. I was super excited about it. Not for the competitiveness, but you know, to make friends and everything. Obviously, I played on high-level sports before. I've done it the team sports. Obviously certain things I always know I didn't like of. The waltz also went so great because I was so afraid that my health is gonna come on the way, like especially when August I was like back like visiting a hospital and stuff like that. This is gonna go to disaster, like I'm gonna be burdened to everybody and just disappoint everybody. But then in the waltz I was almost like not in perfect health, but I didn't have any big health issues that week, and I was like so happy. But then it was like also like we wanted to be the top 10. Obviously it's not that serious, but I was like no. What were we? I think we were 14th or something. So of course it's like, okay, there's always, I think it's a good thing, there's always things you could have done better. So obviously if there wouldn't be anything that went wrong or something, then you should be just like, okay, well, this is the fullest potential, then do we just want to do this for fun at this level? But obviously I can only talk for myself, since, well, it's a team. Everybody has their own opinions and feelings, but yeah, I was so excited about it. You can ask Daniel about it. I was like, we have a team practice. What happened in March? Ooh, so we went to the Swedish Nationals. It was actually my first nationals, obviously I'm not Swedish. And I did the commentating there and everything, and actually it went so well that we're kind of like cooperating with them also this year. So I'm also gonna go, not this year, but the 2025, we're also going to the Swedish Nationals. Probably gonna do some commentating and other stuff with them. I'm super excited about it. And also the Swedish Nationals last year was the first competition that Daniel competed, which is funny because he was not doing any puzzles back then. His first competition. If you wonder why Daniel is not here to tell his opinions, he just told me yesterday, he was like, I've been looking at the views on your videos, and every time I'm on your video, it doesn't do too well. So I think you should do it on your own. But another funny thing is also that I've actually purposely asked Daniel a lot of times to be on my video, which is slightly related what he has said yesterday, is because people don't send me that much like those nasty messages, not messages, comments that get like stuck with there's like automatic moderation. So I basically see those comments. So I don't really get those when Daniel is on my videos, apparently because Daniel is so hard to hate. Of course, when you get more comments, I guess it kind of indicates to the algorithm that show this video more to people. Yeah, I don't know, but it's like, interesting. And then we also had the US Nationals in March, which obviously I didn't go, I was watching the live stream. But that kind of somehow magically led to my most expensive puzzle purchase of the year, because I wanted all of those puzzles they used there. And Sarah Schuler was so nice to help me to get them. But in the end, with all like the delivery cost, and then we obviously have to pay in the customs, some fees, I think I was around 400 euros for those puzzles. So yeah. And I feel like I haven't even done a lot of them even for the second time. So I probably should go and do that because yeah, it was pretty expensive and I will probably never do it again. But it was totally worth it. I needed those puzzles. And then in April, I don't think too much anything special, but I did my first puzzle under half an hour after 11 attempts, of course. I think you have heard that already too many times, and I don't think it's even anything special anymore because everybody is doing those multi-attempt under half, well, not everybody, but you know, it's much more common. So it's kind of like, it's not a thing anymore. Ooh, but May was probably one of the most exciting because we won the first Finnish championship in pairs with my pairs, so we're the Finnish champions. Didn't do so great in solo, but anyway, and then I even got to the TV morning show to talk about speed puzzling to the whole Finland. That was so cool. That was so cool. I don't have any other words to describe that. And then we also started the Speed Up pilot program. So we wanted to pilot the coaching group program. But yeah, that was such an interesting time. I absolutely, like, I knew what I was doing, but I was like, are people interested? That's always the question. All right, June. I went to Danish Nationals and Norwegian Nationals all in one trip. It was amazing to meet more people, learn from other people, chat with other people, and of course also to compete for practice reasons. Obviously, once again, I am not Norwegian or Danish person. And yeah, I don't know if I will be able to participate this year though. I would love to, but there is so much overlap with the competitions this year, like with different nationals, and so many countries are having the nationals. And there's also going to be the Nordic Championships and the European Championships. Have you heard about that? Because that is coming. That's going to be in July in Hungary, if I'm not mistaken. I think there still haven't been a public announcement about it, but it's not a rumor, it's coming. And obviously that's already quite a lot. I'm already going to Sweden, then the Finnish Championships, Nordic, European, and then the World. So my wallet is not gonna thank me. So yeah, I really have to wonder if I can still. I would have loved to go to the Belgium Nationals, but I'm kind of like contemplating my life. Do I really want to pay a lot of money for going one day for something? Where would I stay? And that's gonna cost also. And then in July, I won my first EJJ, the Euro Jigsaw Jam, that I just realized this week that I've been calling HHA all this time. Like, I know letters, but HHA just sounded better, so I've been calling it that. I never realized it. So I won my first one with the round Pokemon puzzle, and then wasn't it a week after we won with my pair. That was actually the only custom-made puzzle that you could have not purchased from elsewhere. So we won with that one as well. It was super cool, super amazing. And then in August, the pilot of the speeder program was over. We upgraded it into its current model, I guess. And we also opened the private shop, which I just love coaching so much. I feel like it always brings a new challenge because so when you kind of like coach yourself, you have one certain personality, you have one certain skill set, you have your strengths and weaknesses, you have your certain background. So you're kind of like working with the same stuff all the time. But when you coach different people, you have like different kind of skills. Like, I've learned so much. I was like, I never even thought about somebody would be actually doing that way. Or, okay, we'll dig a little bit deeper. Maybe that thing is causing you to do this. And also kind of like the mental coaching of it. It's like so everything is just super interesting. And then of course the best part is that when you actually see people progress, I'm always so excited when somebody sends me an email like, hey, you know what? I just took off like 15 minutes out of my time after this. I don't know what I was saying, but it's just so amazing because it brings the challenge for me, and I get to see people succeed, and it's so amazing, and I just absolutely love it. And then in September, of course, we got the Worlds, so I don't know what to say about that. I already did a recap video on it. I think it kind of like says it all. I was so happy. It feels like it was a different experience this year in good and a bad way. I go through a lot of my videos and I've noticed that I'm very interesting. So when I finished the puzzle, I look like I could not it feels like it was almost like I did something that was mandatory that I didn't want to do, and I'm just so relieved that it's over. To me, it's just so funny to watch them. I'm always like, oh, thank God this is over. Oh, and then Daniel started puzzling. Finally! Daniel started puzzling in September. He also started an Instagram account. I remember it's called Puzzled Moose. He put like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, maybe even day 5 when he started in September. And after that, I don't think there is any post. Maybe our like a joint post or something like that. He's been doing like some puzzles with me, but I think you should send your supportive comments and encouraging comments to Daniel to keep continuing. And then about October, I put on my bullet points that nothing. I could not find anything interesting from there. So I guess that was kind of like just a complete, maybe like a break after the Worlds. And then in November, I know this sounds silly, but YouTube invited me to visit their like Google London headquarters office. They have a building in London, to meet with other YouTubers, do some fun activities. I was like, yeah, I don't think I will go to London for one night. Then I started thinking about it. I had a huge FOMO. I started sending SJ from our Puzzle Tussle group because I know he lives in UK. So I was sending, if I would come there just for one night, how do I get a taxi to the airport? And how do I go there? And what do I do? But yeah, in the end, I ended up not going because obviously going to London for 16 hours and the flights would have not been cheap. So I was like, yeah, what about not? Yeah, me, myself, and I and my little 4,000 subscribers, which probably 10% actually watches my videos. But yeah, it was, it felt nice. Oh, and then I went to HHAs, which was very, very nice. who wouldn't like to win? You know, the first thing when I do the HHs, like when I enter to the Google Meet, so the first thing I usually check is the participant list, and then I scream at Daniel, I don't see these and these people here today. I have a fighting chance to be in the podium today. And okay, for December, what we only have left is the giveaway winners and the competition results. But for that, I wanted to wait for Daniel to come home, so he can be the lucky person to raffle the winner. You can already say something.
I'm saying stuff. Yeah.
Who are you?
I am Daniel and I am Puzzled Moose in Instagram. And then there is Willy that is over there scratching himself a little bit. Yeah. So
Daniel is here.
Quite excited to be here. And
yes.
Yeah.
So puzzle along. Thank you for the pictures that you were sending us of the pomegranate puzzles that you did. Daniel, what was your favorite? Here are the pictures. Obviously, it wasn't mandatory to send it, but here are some of that you sent. Very cute. Which one is your favorite? Any opinions?
I think I cannot choose one favorite. I think all of them are my favorite. First of all, pomegranate images are really nice. I really like it. And then the other part of that is the cats. The pictures with the cats are so good. The cats are so cute. It's something else.
Yeah, those are Sandra's cats. I promise to give them some, limelight.
Yeah, those cats are amazing. I really like this little black cat. Is like super sympathetic,
Is sympathetic?
I think it's a word. At least it's in Spanish. I took it from Spanish.
Yeah, I think it's a bit different.
Simpático. Yeah.
Simpático.
Yeah.
See.
It's like very friendly.
All right. Yeah, I actually also love them. But I also love these other ones that I've never seen before. I found them very interesting. Everything. Yeah. The one with the flowers is very cute as well.
I would say so as well, yeah. It's very colorful, and at least from the pomegranate that we built together or I built alone, they always feel very, very nice.
Yeah, that's true. I like the quality.
Yeah.
Are you ready for the giveaway of the Puzzle Along Casual Puzzlers category?
I am ready. Are you ready? Waiting
All right,
for
I put them into my Christmas penguin.
Christmas penguin.
So you can mix up and then you can tell the name that you can't choose. You're supposed to like.
Oh, okay.
So by accident, if you actually somebody's telling you saw the name on the paper and you.
That's it.
All right. Okay. Careful.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna open and read it?
I'm gonna open and
the
read
winner
it.
is
Bethany.
Yay! Woo! Oh, she's gonna be so happy. So happy.
Yeah.
Yay!
Congratulations, Bethany.
Congratulations. We will send you, probably I'll send you a DM because we had conversation going on anyway. All right. Then we had the competition. I have a reason to believe, looking at our beautiful results, that you grabbed yourself the jumbo placement on the bottom of the list, but it was a good time though.
Yeah, I think that
it was a good time.
Currently, I'm taking a strong lead in the last place. I am quite strong going there in the last place. If I remember correctly, also in the EJJ, I was in the last place. In the Sweden Nationals, I was also in the last place.
Oh, that's true.
I'm quite strong over there. Nobody can compete with me over that placement.
Oh boys, yes, but such a good times with that puzzle, because that puzzle is tricky, and I feel like everybody was sending me messages with the same things, like I did this, like not even stupid decisions, but it somehow tricks you, that puzzle. You're taking something, you think, oh, this is the one, and then you end up doing it last.
I think with that puzzle, from my experience, the first time that I open up and spread the pieces, I felt like, all right, this is gonna be impossible for me. Where do I start? And then you start creating the flowers, and there is so many things that resemble each other.
I know.
I think that was the most tricky part for me, because there are so many parts that were resembling each other, and you try to, okay, maybe it fits here, or maybe it fits the other place. So
yeah, I know, and a lot of people, when they said like, I don't understand, like, how do you make good decisions with that puzzle? Did you see my time lapse of it? First thing I took out was the yellow flowers.
Yeah.
I did them last, and all that, and I didn't even take them out from the middle of the puzzle. They were there happily for like 40-50 minutes until I took them out, and then in the end did them. But like, it's amazing, but it's at the same time, even though it's hard and tricky and kind of almost like annoying at points, I really enjoy that puzzle.
Yeah. It was a really nice puzzle, very relaxing for some reason. I don't know. I found that very relaxing.
Yeah, it's a beautiful.
Because obviously I gave up in some point, so I started to do it.
Oh, we had your live stream on your Instagram account, and apparently the live stream shuts down after an hour. So it kept shutting down, and I kept like starting a new one.
Yeah.
And it was 3 live streams in the end. And then after we watched it later, we realized that your phone is making this dum 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 sound that we don't hear, but it hears with the live stream.
Yeah.
DJ Minimum.
Yeah, it was quite epic.
All right, but let's raffle for that. So I have to change the names of this. How do I can't do this.
Sauce.
I have to change.
Well, I think that the overall times were pretty good. I would say so, at least from my own perspective.
Okay, we need to probably mix them up so they don't get like bundled.
Mix them up. Yeah.
The Christmas penguin is coming back. I hope I pressed play on the video. I always wonder that, and then I have to run back to check.
Yeah, run.
Oh no, little Willy. Yoo-haw!
Yoo-haw.
Yoo-haw! Like a yee-haw, but yoo-haw. No? Okay, are you ready for private coaching session being raffled right now?
All right.
Eyes closed.
All right, this is the one.
All right?
This is the one, I can feel it.
You can feel it? Are you ready?
Yeah.
You open it up. No failing with the name.
Sir Joshua Eaton.
I think so.
Yeah! Woo!
Congratulations. You will receive an email. So yeah, we have a winner. That's amazing. So Bethany of the Puzzle Along and Sir Joshua Eaton for the competition giveaway.
That's really nice.
Yay!
Congratulations to the raffle winners. Yeah.
Raffle. I never know if it's called a raffle or giveaway or lottery or...
Raffle.
Raffle way.
Yeah.
No? Raffle way. All right. What else? Okay, so you didn't join I was filming earlier.
Yeah.
True story. While you were climbing.
Mm-hmm.
Your highlight and a low light of the puzzle year 2024. Go for it.
I think that one of my highlights, at least from my point of view, is the World Championship. Mm-hmm. Every time after the World Championship, I get into this puzzling frenzy because it's...
I may have mentioned this in the video before, that you started in September.
and ended in September.
And there was the day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and I wasn't sure if there was day 5.
I think there is day 5. But yeah, I get very excited because everything is revolving puzzles, the excitement over there, and the overall vibe in the World Championship. It feels so nice. I enjoy it very much, and it really takes over me. And then the low light. Now, this is a very big question.
What can I say?
I would say the low light is day 6, which never came. One of the main obstacles when I was speed puzzling is the pain in the neck. I just couldn't do it. I don't know how to get used to it because it's just so
But
bad.
I have a great tip for you. You could just try out in the beginning to do the puzzles while sitting down on the table.
That's
Because
true.
you're doing them on the kitchen counter standing like I do, but for your times it's like double the pain.
Yeah, it's just. But I think there will be a comeback for day 6. I feel like
Yeah.
it because have you already told them about the Swedish championship?
Oh yeah, that we're going.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
going, and we're gonna be a team, and as a team we're gonna win everything. We're gonna
Oh, because I started the group chat and I added you later because honestly I forgot to add you in the beginning. I don't know what I was
Thank you.
thinking. Yes. And then I added you later and you go there like, Moi, what's the plan? We're gonna crush the hopes and dreams of all the Swedish people.
Yeah, that's pretty much my my introduction. We're gonna crush all the hopes and dreams of all the Swedes. Yeah.
I'm gonna get a message by the association. So, actually, we would like to withdraw from this partnership. You're no longer welcome.
Yeah, well, at least it's coming.
But we have to because we're presenting the Speed Up, Mr. Community Manager.
Yeah, we're representing Speed Up.
We
must
are.
Win. We must win. This is not even a question if we're gonna take the first place. Come on.
All right. What else? What are the highlights, lowlights? I don't know. I hate doing social media, but you're not very much aware of that.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
my biggest problem.
I think that there is a lot to social media. There is a lot of positivity, but there is also a lot of negativity in the same in
I
that
know.
scale. And sometimes the negativity is very overwhelming. So I don't know.
I know it's causing me the issue that I don't enjoy because I'm not very keen in content creation anyway. I like to talk and
Yeah.
think and share,
Yeah.
but the content creation itself, not really too much. So then I'm not really enjoying the process. As you know, before we started filming this, I was very agitated. I think the whole world is gonna burn.
Yeah.
Daniel has to be the casualties
So
of my mood. And then I publish a video and immediately I get anxious because I'm like waiting. Okay, when are the nasty comments coming?
Yeah.
So then I don't enjoy the process. Then I get anxious when I publish it, and then I never kind of like circle back to the old videos. So then I was sometimes like, yeah, what's the point of this again?
Yeah, but I think that there is also thank God there is the positivity. Because I think that you enjoy puzzling. You enjoy the idea of puzzling and how it's growing and everything. So this is something that I also enjoy watching because if we're looking a year back, there weren't as many associations, right?
No, not many.
And not as many competitions and all of this.
Nationals.
And it's amazing to see it growing and growing together with it. Yeah.
And like just 1 year ago, it was almost half impossible to even find times like that to compare with. And I feel like people were more chilled, and now everybody's like, first thing you do a puzzle is go and compare yourself with other people's times. So sometimes I'm like, it's really good, but also
it's becoming more competitive.
Yeah.
You can really feel it as a sport.
Yes.
You can really like grasp it as a sport. And I think that, I think that's very exciting, but there are always
everything comes with the boat. So then it's like a balance. So I think it's sometimes good to remind people that this is a really good thing, but also please be aware of that doesn't go into this.
Yeah, and that's why it's also important to do the casual puzzling and do some things that are, fun.
Yeah.
The why have you started doing the puzzling?
Exactly.
But all in all, that I think that we went sidetracked a little bit.
As usual. But
I think that one of the highlights is all the visits to all the Nordics
Yes.
competitions. I think that was really nice to just, you know, network and discuss
Yes.
with other people and see.
And coaching.
And coaching.
You know my mood after a coaching session.
Yeah.
That is like completely different thing. It's like the whole rest of the day is like, this is so much fun.
Yeah.
This is like amazing. It was so fun to talk with this person, and oh my god, I can't wait for the results, and just so much fun.
Yeah, I think that you're really enjoying this coaching.
I know.
I think that this is like your forte.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I love it so much. That's actually the thing that keeps me going. That's like the that's what I'm like looking forward. Yeah. All right, but that was that was the 2024, and we're very excited for the 2025.
Yeah.
And we wish you happy holidays and happy new year, and all the puzzling adventures you ever dream of to come true. Yes.
Yeah. Happy holidays and happy new year. Woo!
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you next time.
See you.
Woohoo.
Woo-hoo.
And now we hope the camera was on.
Oh,
And the recorders were on. That's also wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the first time.
I think that I'm blind after watching this.
Ta-da!
Put the door over here.
At least the roof is cute. Can we agree on that? We can do this.